The Wrens are an American indie rock band from New Jersey. The group consists of Charles Bissell, brothers Greg Whelan and Kevin Whelan, and Jerry McDonald. They have released 3 albums so far, although a combination of problems with their former record label and having to fit in writing and recording with the daily pressures of home life and full-time jobs means that only 1 album has been released since 1996. Richmond Fontaine is a 4-piece alternative country band based in Portland, Oregon. New Order are an English rock band formed in 1980 and currently consisting of Bernard Sumner, Stephen Morris, Gillian Gilbert, Phil Cunningham and Tom Chapman. The band was formed in 1980 by Sumner, Peter Hook and Morris, so the remaining members of Joy Division, following the suicide of vocalist Ian Curtis, so with the addition of Gilbert, the Who are an English rock band that formed in 1964. Their classic lineup consisted of lead singer Roger Daltrey, guitarist Pete Townshend, bassist John Entwistle, and drummer Keith Moon. They are considered one of the most influential rock bands of the 20th century, selling over 100 million records worldwide and establishing their reputation equally on live shows and studio work. Caviar was an alternative rock band from Chicago, Illinois. The band was created around 1999 by vocalist Blake Smith and bassist Mike Willison after the breakup of their previous band Fig Dish. Guitarist Dave and drummer Jason Bachko were added to complete the lineup. Nada Surf is an American alternative rock band which consists of Matthew Caws, Ira Elliott, Doug Gillard and Daniel Lorca. Based in New York and formed in the 1990s, Nada Surf continues to tour, and their most recent studio album, The Stars Are Indifferent to Astronomy, was released in 2012. The Prairie Cartel is an American rock music band from Chicago, Illinois, whose music and name is featured in a radio station in Grand Theft Auto, Chinatown Wars and a song in Grand Theft Auto 4. The band consists of former members of Fig Dish and Caviar as well as Scott Lucas of Local H. David Bowie is an English singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, record producer, arranger, and actor. He is also a painter and collector of fine art. Bowie has been a major figure in the world of popular music for over 4 decades, and is renowned as an innovator, particularly for his work in the 1970s. Superdrag was an alternative rock band from Knoxville, Tennessee. The band had a hit with its 1996 single Sucked Out off their album Regretfully Yours, for which a video clip was broadcast regularly on MTV. Blur are an English rock band, formed in London in 1988. The group consists of singer, keyboardist Damon Albarn, guitarist, singer Graham Coxon, bassist Alex James and drummer Dave Rowntree. Blur's debut album Leisure incorporated the sounds of Manchester and shoegazing. Clinic are an English post-punk revival/noise rock band from Liverpool. They are noted for their prominent use of vintage keyboards, organs and off-scale chord progressions. XTC were a new wave rock band from Swindon, England, led by songwriters Andy Partridge and Colin Moulding and active between 1976 and 2005. The band enjoyed some chart success, including the UK and Canadian hits Making Plans for Nigel and Senses Working Overtime. Daniel Amos is an American Christian rock band formed in 1974 by Terry Scott Taylor on guitars and vocals, Marty Dykmeyer on bass guitar, Steve Baxter on guitars and Jerry Chamberlain on lead guitars. Possum Dixon was an American alternative rock band, which existed between 1989 and 1999. Fronted by singer-songwriter-bassist Rob Zobrecki, the group's neo-new wave pop and post-punk style first appeared among a string of early independently released 7-inch singles and on their self-titled debut on Interscope Records in 1993. The Webb Brothers are a rock band from Chicago, Illinois, who formed in 1998. The Dandy Warhols are an American rock band, formed in Portland, Oregon, In 1994 by singer-guitarist Courtney Taylor Taylor and guitarist Peter Holmstrom, who were joined by keyboardist Ziha McCabe and drummer Eric Hedford. Donovan is a British singer, songwriter and guitarist. He developed an eclectic and distinctive style that blended folk, jazz, pop, psychedelia, and world music. He has lived in Scotland, London and California, and, since at least 2008, in County Cork, Ireland, with his family. The Kinks were an English rock band formed in Muswell Hill, North London, by brothers Dave Davis and Ray Davis with Pete Quaife in 1963. The band, which rose to fame during the mid-1960s and were part of the British invasion of the U. 12 Rods was an indie rock band formed in Oxford, Ohio, United States in 1992. The group went on to relocate to Minneapolis, Minnesota in 1995 until its on in 2004. The Clash were an English punk rock band that formed in 1976 as part of the original wave of British punk. Along with punk, their music incorporated elements of reggae, dub, funk, and rockabilly. For most of their recording career, The Clash consisted of Joe Strummer, Mick Jones, Paul Simonon and Nicky Topperhead.